Well, good afternoon from Palm Springs Stadium. We are ready to go for PSCL baseball action. It is the Bombers facing off against the Chill in the second stadium game of the day. And the top inning starts off with a strike. Foul ball. 1-1 the count. It is James Catherine on the bump for the Bombers. And Collins Brown at the plate for the Chill. That pitch is swung on for the second strike. Austin Stokes alongside Zach Reynolds as we close out the day on PSCL baseball here. A little poke back into the netting. At bat continues.
Collins Brown trying to fight here. Down 1-2 early. Catherine is one of the contenders for pitcher of the week on the opening week. The PSCL has been pretty solid. We'll see if he can continue that hot streak this week.
That pitch will not find the zone. That'll move things to 2-2. Nixon Collins Brown out of Los Medanos College. 6', 180 middle infielder. That will not find the zone either and load things up 3-2. That pitch is not in there either, so there's a runner on first as Nixon Collins Brown is aboard to start things off.
And that's exactly what you want out of a leadoff hitter. Sets the table, makes the guy work, made him throw 7 pitches and was able to work a walk and get on base.
And it'll be Diego Ruiz standing in now. He stands in from the right side. Catherine comes set, looking over to first. Collins Brown gets his lead held on by McCoy. The first pitch way inside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes, no one out, but a runner on. The 1-0 on its way. That will find the zone. Strike 1, so he will be even in the count. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good pitch there on the outside corner. Froze Ruiz for the strike.
Catherine checks the runner at first. He kicks. He deals. That will be in the other batter's box. Count moves. 2 balls, 1 strike. No one away in the inning so far. Catherine set. Checks the runner. Swung on and missed for strike 2. The count back even now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Diego Ruiz, another player out of Los Medanos College, outfielder first baseman. Next pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3, so there's 1 away as Ruiz is set down on the swinging strikeout.
It's good old-fashioned hard ball right there. Threw the fastball up in the zone, got him to chase it a little bit up high and swing right through it, blew it by him.
That'll bring up Austin Lombardo, the middle infielder out of Loras College. He stands in from the right side. Catherine checks the runner. He kicks, he deals. Way inside, ball 1. So with 1 away, the infield looking for the 2-piece as Nixon Collins Brown takes his lead off of first, being held on by McCoy. Here's the pitch. That will not find the zone either. 2 balls, no strikes. Catherine back on the bump. 13 pitches in this inning for him. 14, sorry. And 15 is swung on down the right field line, but it will curve just foul. At bat continues. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Lucky break for Catherine that one rolled foul at the last second. Otherwise, there'd be 2 on because there's no shot they could throw at Lombardo on that soft grounder.
So Lombardo stands back in. Collins Brown gets a solid lead, held on by Quinn McCoy. The pitch from Catherine will not find the zone. 3 balls, 1 strike. Catherine set. Kicks and deals. That's swung on. That's fair down the third base line. The throw over from Heiberger is in there. So there are now 2 away, but the runner will advance as Collins Brown stands on second.
Heiberger showing off a nice arm there. Had a range, backhand it right by the bag. About the farthest throw across the diamond that you have to make at third base, and he made a strong one.
And that will now bring up Ethan Jackson out of Olone College, 6'1", 205 right-hander. Catherine checks the runner at second. He'll go to the plate. That will find the zone. Strike 1, a nice breaking ball to start off the at-bat, 0-1.
Nice change of pace there. He's been throwing a lot of fastballs, a lot of hard stuff early. Threw a really nice breaking ball that time.
0-1 pitch is swung on and hit high but foul. So there are no balls and 2 strikes. 2 away, 1 man in scoring position as Collins Brown stands on.
Catherine trying to work around the leadoff walk here.
Next pitch from Catherine. That's in the dirt, a good block by Tyler Marr.
Like the idea there, breaking ball in the dirt on an 0-2 count. That's a classic 0-2 pitch, trying to get the guy that chased, but Jackson didn't fall for the temptation.
One-two on its way. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and a great inning of work for James Catherine. As we head now into the bottom of inning number 1, the game is tied 0-0. We are back and ready to go in the home half of the first inning as the Bombers are at the plate to try their hand here. So on the bump for the Chill.
It's going to be Jason Silva. He's a guy that doesn't use his defense a ton, honestly. He's going to have some walks, but he's also going to punch out a lot of guys and get a few innings of work in for the Chill. He's got good potential, just got to work on the walk sometimes. That's why he's here.
That pitch will catch him, so that'll put a runner on. That was number 7, Jesse Chacon. Sorry, that was number 7, Richard Redding, who will head on over to first. That pitch will find the shoulder of Heiberger, so 2 pitches and 2 men are hit.
That's one of the most unique starts to a game I've seen.
Jason Silva on the mound for the Chill out of Los Medanos College. The left-hander. So 2 runners on, no one out. 2 pitches thrown in the inning and 2 base runners. That'll bring up the catcher, Tyler Marr. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That will find the low inside part of the zone, strike 1. Silva comes set. That pitch is low, a back pick to first, not in time. 1 ball, 1 strike. No one away, but 2 runners on, 1 in scoring position. As the Bombers looking to take an early lead so far. Silva set, checks the runner at first, checks the runner at second. He kicks, he deals. Way inside. That ball will get behind the glove of Carrillo, so the runners will advance. Now 2 in scoring position. So that'll be Redding and Heiberger on second and third. Still no one out.
Really, really big opportunity here. Tyler Marr ahead in the count, 2-1. A base hit to the outfield could make it 2-0 Bombers just like that.
Silva comes set. Here's the pitch. Well inside. That'll move the count now. 3 balls, 1 strike. Silva set. Finds a sign. That's high, so that'll load the bases up here early on. As in the bottom of the first, with no one out, the bases are loaded. As standing in, number 25, that'll be Quinn McCoy, the first baseman from Baldwin College, standing at a towering 6'2". He will stand in from the left side of the dish.
He only had 1 at-bat yesterday for the Bombers, and it was a triple off the wall out there in right field. He put a hurtin' on that ball.
That pitch way inside. That gets away. The runner from third will break. And Redding crosses the plate, so the Bombers are going to be up early 1-0 with still no one out in this inning.
Is there a reason that they're showing the playoff game on the simulcast? Is there 2 stations? West Tyler, what's going on?
So McCoy getting ready to stand in a meeting at the mound.
I mean, Silva just having trouble with his command right now. A couple of pitches get to the backstop, a couple of hit batters. Not something I've seen him pitch a few times now here early on in the PSCL, and something. I mean, he's had some command issues, but nothing quite like that. Like what's happened here so far, he's just kind of gonna have to bunker down. Coach Nick Escalera talking to the whole infield there, trying to game plan and calm things down.
So Escalera gonna head back to the dugout. Quinn McCoy gonna stand in from the left side. Silva still on the bump, 8 pitches, still no outs recorded in this bottom half of the first. Bombers out early, 1-0. That pitch outside. 2 balls, no strikes. That pitch will get away from him, so it'll be Heiberger coming across, and that's 2 across the plate here for the Bombers. An early 2-0 lead for them. We'll put them in good position in the first inning of the ball game. So now Marr will move his way up to third as Quinn McCoy stands in.
Jason Silva's only thrown 10 pitches. 5 of them have either been hit by pitches or wild pitches.
Silva set. That pitch will find the zone. Big swing and a miss. So 3 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, big Quinn McCoy got the green light there, and he took a big hack. What really took his head off the ball there.
Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, so that'll load things up. That's Silva fighting his way back into this one. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
McCoy just wants a fastball so bad to hit, he's pulling his head off.
And another big cut, so that will set McCoy down on strikes, as that is how the first out of the inning will be recorded. And now standing in, the catcher, Austin Alamy.
I mean, that was a great sequence there to get McCoy after down 3-0. Fastball got him swinging out of his shoes. Another one, same thing, and then went to the off-speed pitch, got him chasing down low. That one's going to get to the backstop now, and here comes the courtesy runner, Jonathan Jackson, and he will score as well.
Jonathan Jackson from Harding University in Arkansas, playing in the same conference that I hail from in the Great American. And the Bombers are up 3-0. So no runners on with 1 out. 1 ball, no strikes. Alamy looking to get something he can hit here as Jackson comes across the plate. Silva comes set. Some action early out in that chill bullpen. That pitch will find the zone for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, it's 3-0 Bombers already. All the runs coming across on wild pitches.
That will not find the zone. A close one that the catcher Carrillo really wanted. 2 balls, 1 strike. Silva unable to find the zone with that pitch. A good one nonetheless. Here's the offering. That will not find the zone either, so that will move the count here. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 away, but 3 runs have come across to score so far in this one.
Already action in the chill bullpen.
Here's the pitch from Silva, way inside. That looks like it hit him. So Alamy's going to head down to first. Still only 1 away. So with a runner on, that will bring up Gervais as he stands in a good position for his team. Zach Gervais out of Edmonton, standing at 6'3". Definitely a towering presence in that batter's box. Alamy gets his lead, held on by Gonzalez. Here's the pitch from Silva. That finds the zone, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 away, 1 on in the bottom of the first. Silva set. He kicks, he deals. Inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just trying to settle down here. It's still obviously really early. The Chill have a really good lineup. Silva just got to hunker down here and get back to the bats.
That pitch from Silva finds the inside part of the zone. So that's the 2nd strike of the at-bat. Looks to be in the same location, maybe just a little bit more over the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Silva will step off, and we'll try it again. Maybe looking for a different sign. Here's the pitch from Silva. Way inside, but he will take a cut at that one. So that's Gervais, who is sat down on the swinging strikeout. And there are now 2 away, as standing in will be Anderson. Dayton Anderson, uncommitted.
Well, that's the scouting report that I gave you on Jason Silva. You know, he's allowed 3 runs on wild pitches, but he also struck out 2 guys.
That's way inside as that'll brush Anderson off the plate. 1 ball, no strikes, but 2 away here. So they're going to look to get themselves out of this one. 1 runner on. Alamy takes his lead, held on by Gonzalez. Silva comes set, checking on the runner. Here's the pitch. Way inside, brushing him off again. 2 balls, no strikes. Will find the lower inside corner of the zone for strike 1. Silva able to locate that pitch well and get himself back into the count. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 away, 1 runner on. Silva comes set. Here's the pitch. That'll get away from him for a ball, so 3 balls and 1 strike, but the runner, Austin Alamy, will advance to second. So there's a runner in scoring position.
26 pitches already this inning for Jason Silva. He's had to labor a lot here. Going to want to come back and get Dayton Anderson here. I don't think he wants to face any more hitters this inning.
Anderson looking to keep this inning alive. He stands in from the right side. Silva comes set. Alamy, a good lead off second. Here's the pitch. Swung on. That's hit right back up the middle. Alamy's going to be sent from third. He comes around the close one, but no throw to the plate, so Alamy is in to score. And that was Dayton Anderson with a big single.
And now makes it 4-0 Bombers. Dayton Anderson got himself an RBI base knock. First ball put in play by the Bombers, and it's for their 4th run.
And that'll bring up Kenny Booth from College of the Desert, number 6. Gets a word from his third base coach. Dayton Anderson stands on first, 2 away. Booth stepping in from the right side. Anderson takes a lead, held on by Gonzalez. Silva looks over. Here's the pitch. That'll find the hip of Kenny Booth, so there are 2 runners on with 2 away.
3rd man hit by Jason Silva here in this inning. That's now 28 pitches. And now here comes the 9th hitter of the inning coming up to the plate.
Caden Ashiro standing in from George Fox University, standing in from the left side.
Another guy that had 2 or 3 hits yesterday for the Bombers. A really solid day.
Silva looks in, finds the sign. Here's the 0-0 pitch, is up and in, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, but 2 away. But there is a runner in scoring position for the Bombers. If they are to drive in another, the rollover rule will be in effect. Here's the pitch. Up and in. 2 balls, no strikes. Silva set. He kicks, he deals. That's up and away, so there are now 3 balls, no strikes. Silva looks in, finds his sign. Here's the pitch. That will find the zone, so 3 balls, 1 strike. Silva fighting his way back just as we've seen him do before.
Big moment here, trying to get back into it with 2 runners on.
Here's the pitch. The throw back to second, but he won't get him. So that's ball 4, and Ashiro is aboard now. So the bases are loaded. Anderson to third, Booth to second. Ashiro will move over to first, and that will bring up number 5, Dalton Irwin. Stands in from the right side.
He had a really good day on the mound yesterday for the Bombers, and here a nice hit into the gap could really break this open for the Bombers early on.
The first pitch swung on and missed for strike 1, so a good pitch to start things off from Silva. 33 pitches just in this inning alone, needing to get himself out of this one before allowing another run to cross. That pitch taken, but it's a strike nonetheless. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 away, but the bases are loaded. Irwin stands in. Silva ready. The 0-2 pitch. That'll punch him out, so he will set him down on 3 strikes, and Silva staying alive to get out of the inning. And as we head into the top of the 2nd inning, it's the Bombers up 4 and the Chill down with nothing on the board. Austin Stokes and Zach Reynolds. We'll be right back. And we are back and ready to go in the top of inning number 2, as the Bombers are going to look to keep their lead right where it is and keep the Chill from getting anyone across to score. And for the Chill, leading things off will be Preston Carrillo, the catcher, also out of Los Mendos College. He stands in from the right side. Here's the 0-0 offering. That will not find the zone. Low and away, ball 1.
Carrillo, really solid defensive catcher, trying to get something going at the plate here on the early goings of the PSCL season.
That pitch will not find the zone either. Catherine down early. 2 balls, no strikes. Carrillo set. Catherine set. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit deep down the right field line, but foul back near the first base side batting cages. 2 balls, 1 strike. That will find the zone, so that'll even things up here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sorry, 3 balls, 1 strike. Catherine set. Here's the pitch. A foul ball. That will load the count up. Catherine finds his sign. Set at the belt. Here's the pitch. A ground ball back up the middle. That's Irwin up with it. The throw over to McCoy in time, so there's 1 away. They will avoid an early base runner. And that will bring up Paul Gonzalez for the Chill out of Ventura College.
Playing first base today for the Chill. Swinging from the left side, lefty-lefty matchup.
Catherine set. The 0-0 on its way. Breaking ball will not find the strike zone. He'll start him off. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 away. Gonzalez standing in from the left side. Catherine, the pitch. Swung on a big cut at that one. That'll even up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Took a little off that one, and Gonzalez swung right through it.
Catherine set. Here's the pitch. That's a chopper down the first base line and foul into the netting. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Catherine set. The pitch. High for ball 2. That'll even up the count. 2-2, 1 away, no one on. Here's the next pitch. Breaking ball inside, little too far inside for the umpire's taste.
That looked kind of good. Got Gonzalez backing off. Tailed almost back into the strike zone, but just not quite. Good pitch, though.
Bombers a commanding lead, 4-0 here in the top of the second. Here's the next pitch. So that won't find the zone, so that will put Gonzalez aboard. So we'll run her on. That will bring up the bat of Taylor Clayman out of Viterbo University. Gonzalez gets his lead off of first. A throwback, not in time, held on by McCoy. Catherine going to check on him over there.
Chill are down 4-0, but it's still early. Plenty of time to get something going. Starts right here.
Another throw over to first. That one's not going to be in any time either. So the at-bat will continue. Clayman yet to see the first pitch of the at-bat. He kicks. He deals. High, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. There's 1 away so far in the inning, looking for a double play. The pitch from Catherine. Way up and in there, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 away and 1 on in the top of the second. Clayman standing back in. Catherine ready. Here's the next pitch. Way inside. And he's kind of losing everything over on the inside part of the zone. That moves the count. 3 balls, no strikes.
Well, he had to sit for a while while his offense rallied for 4 runs. Maybe that's affecting him.
Runner goes for second. That's a called strike, but the throw down is not in time. So Gonzalez is to second with a stolen base. And he looks to be a little banged up on that one. This time will be called, and out will come the coach, Nick Escalera. But he looks to be okay, so the chill coach going to head back to the third base box. And the at-bat will continue. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 away, 1 on for Clayman. Catherine set, checks on Clayman. Sorry, checks on Gonzalez, time called. Catherine looks in for the sign. Clayman standing back in from the right side of the plate. He'll check on the runner at second, being held on by the second baseman. Here's the pitch. Swung on and a big swing and a miss. That'll load things up. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Big pitch coming here. 1 away. If he can get this clutch second out, that takes a lot of pressure off Catherine with a runner in the scoring position.
Catherine comes set, checks on the runner. Here's the next pitch. Way inside, so that'll put 2 runners on, first and second, as Clayman will head on down to first base. And that will bring up Owen Boyce for the chill in this one.
That was a really big pitch there. I mean, if he gets the strikeout or just gets the out, then there's 2 outs with 1 guy on. Now there's still only 1 out, but there's 2 on. Big jam here for Catherine.
The 0-0 pitch is inside. That'll get away from him behind the plate there. Start him off, 1 ball, no strikes. Catherine comes set. That is swung on and hit high, but foul back into the first base side of the stands. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away, 2 men on in the top of the second. Bombers leading 4-0. So Catherine set, checks on the runner. Here's the pitch. He'll check his swing. They'll say he went around and that it was in the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Really, really nice breaking ball there froze Boyce, and then for the strike.
Bad pitch outside, up and away. That'll even the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That'll be Quinn McCoy playing closer to the grass here, maybe expecting something weakly hit to his side of the infield. Here's the next pitch. Big swing and a miss for strike 3. So the next batter to approach the plate will be number 1 in the form of CJ Gutierrez.
Gutierrez is not a big guy, but he's been one of the better hitters for the Chill early on in the season.
The 0-0 pitch will find the zone. Strike 1. So with 2 on and 2 away, the Chill needing to get something going. A big hit somewhere into the outfield to score Gonzalez. Here's the next pitch. That will be swung on, and a good play from the Bombers coach over down the third base line. So there are no balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Catherine looking to put him away here. He comes set, checks on the runners. The pitch. That'll hit him. No, it won't. They'll say that caught the bat. Thought that might have got at the elbow guard there. That's exactly what the Bombers coach is going to say. So now they're going to have a discussion about it, both umpires.
Well, look, I'm wondering if maybe the Bombers coach is asking if he leaned into it. And if that's the case, he'd be rung up on strikes. I don't know why the Bombers coach would be asking to say, no, that was a hit by pitch. Let's load the bases.
So they will say he did lean into that one, and an unusual way to end the inning, but nevertheless, that's how this one comes to an end on a strikeout. Catherine getting himself out of this one, and we head now into the bottom of inning number 2. Bombers leading 4-0. We're back and ready to go in the bottom of the 2nd inning. So with the throw down to second, in stands the first hitter for the Bombers here in the form of number 7, Richard Redding, back to the top of the lineup. Almost batting around in the 1st inning.
Already a new pitcher for the Chill, Samuel Sanchez out there. Silva just did not have it today. He got those 3 strikeouts for those 3 outs, but he also allowed 4 runs, 3 of which were on wild pitches.
Sanchez, the right-hander, standing at 6'2" out of Fort Hays. The first pitch from him is up and away for a ball, 1-0. Redding standing back in. The pitch from Sanchez. That'll find the inside part of the zone, inside corner. 1-1. Sanchez kicks and deals. That will find the zone as well. He's back in the driver's seat with this one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch from Sanchez. He'll check his swing. They'll say he went around, so that'll set down the first batter of the inning. A great way to get things started for Sanchez as he retires the first batter he sees on 4 pitches, which for the Bombers will bring up number 9, Chase Heiberger, out of Linfield University. That is a fastball, not finding the zone. 1 ball, no strikes.
Good pitch, though, just barely missed outside. That's probably exactly where he wants it. Even if Heiberger swings, it's just a rollover.
That's hit down the line. That'll get into the outfield. Right fielder up with it, but no throw in. So Heiberger will reach on a single. And the Bombers looking to add on to the commanding 4-run lead. And that will bring up number 24, the catcher, Tyler Marr, out of Linfield University. So with a big hit to get a runner on with 1 away, Sanchez looking to deal. Here's the pitch. On the ground to third, to second, but that'll get away from the second baseman. So the runner from second will head over to third, and he'll be in there standing up. So Marr is aboard with Heiberger moving all the way around to third. Runners on the corners with only 1 away. And standing in, the first baseman, number 25, Quinn McCoy, out of Baldwin Wallace. Standing at 6'2", the left-hander.
He struck out last time. Silva was able to come back after being down 3-0 against him, but McCoy's a guy that's going to swing hard, and he'll strike out some because of that, but when he makes contact, the ball is going to go a long way.
Sanchez, a pick back over to first, not in time. He's back in there safely. McCoy standing back in from the left side. Sanchez set. Here's the pitch. Runner goes for second. That swung on and hit foul. So the runner, courtesy runner, Jonathan Jackson, will head back to first. McCoy stepping back in. Sanchez, a look over to Jackson. Here's the pitch. He'll check his swing. They'll say he did not go around. No, he did go around. So strike 1, no balls, 1 strike, 1 away, 2 on. 0-2 the count. Here's the pitch. That's inside, but that'll get past the extended glove of the catcher, so a run will come around to score, and Jackson will move up to second.
Makes it 5-0 Bombers. 4 of their 5 runs coming in via the wild pitch. Sanchez still ahead of McCoy here.
With a runner on second and 1 away in the inning, McCoy still standing in. Sanchez gets his sign and comes set, a check on the runner. He kicks, he deals. That'll find the zone for strike 3, so McCoy is set down looking, as that will bring up number 10, Austin Alamy from Jefferson College.
It's a really good backdoor breaking ball there from Sanchez. Froze McCoy. He thought it was going to land outside for his walk or for a second ball, and instead it found the zone.
A looping breaking ball to start him off will find the zone. No balls, 1 strike. 2 away for Sanchez as he needs to get out of this one before any more damage can be done. The pitch from Sanchez, swing and a miss. A big cut at that one for strike 2.
Seems like Sanchez throwing with a little frustration these last few pitches after that wild pitch.
Check on Jackson at second. The pitch. Jackson goes for third. The throw down is not in time. And the side will be retired on the strikeout, so the stolen base does not matter as Alamy is sat down. And we move now into the top of the third. Bombers leading 5-0. Back and ready to go here in the top of the third inning. It's the Chills' turn to get some runs on the board, and leading off will be number 20, Abel Martinez. Uncommitted as of right now, standing at 6'1". Catherine still on the bump. The first pitch, swing and a miss for strike one. Martinez down early, no balls, one strike. The Bombers etching another run in last inning. That pitch is taken, a breaking ball for ball one, one strike. Martinez standing back in. Catherine comes set. He kicks, he deals. Swing and a miss for strike two. Good pitch right there, and even a good swing from Martinez.
Catherine ahead with a 5-0 lead. He's just got to be aggressive with his hitters.
That is outside or inside. That'll put it at 2-2 here. Catherine kicks, he deals. Low, so that will load the count up. 3-2. Here's the pitch. Way outside. That's ball three. Catherine comes set, looks in. The pitch. A weakly hit foul ball up and into the netting. Count remains full, 3-2.
Big battle coming here, as I mentioned a couple pitches ago. Catherine has got a big lead. Just be aggressive, attack the hitters.
So that is up and away. So that ball four is now putting him on base. Abel Martinez stands on first. And that will bring up now number 6, Nixon Collins Brown from Los Medanos College.
His first time up, he battled a lot with Catherine, ended up in a full count, fouled off some pitches, and worked a nice walk.
The first pitch, he'll square to bunt, and he'll make a little excuse me contact there and bunt that one pretty hard foul back into the netting. No balls, one strike.
Well, that one was coming in on him down and in. That's a really tough pitch to bunt. Probably should have pulled back on it. Instead, it's 0-1.
Catherine checks the runner, held on by McCoy. Here's the pitch. Low and inside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Catherine ready. Here's the next pitch. High for a ball. That'll move the count, 2-1. Martinez, a solid lead off first, held on by McCoy. Catherine the pitch. A sharp hit line drive between first and second. That will find grass. So there are now runners on first and second here. And the Chill looking to climb their way back. Narrow down the 5-run lead that the Bombers are holding on to right now.
A big opportunity here, nobody out. Top of the order, second hole hitter here, Diego Ruiz. Big opportunity to get something going and get themselves right back in this one.
Ruiz standing in from the right side. Catherine finds his sign and comes set. Runners take their lead, first baseman in bunt defense. That's way inside, not going to get a piece of Ruiz. 1 ball, no strikes. And a beautiful day at the ballpark here. Next pitch. That's up, 2 balls, no strikes.
It certainly is. 2-0 now, 60 pitches there for James Catherine.
Ruiz standing back in. Catherine checks on the runner at second. First baseman still playing in. Here's the pitch. He'll check his swing. Did not go. Ruiz standing back in. Catherine ready. Here's the pitch. That'll find the zone for a strike. And that will be the 3-1 is the count now. Catherine ready. Here's the pitch. So that's ball 4, low and in. So there are runners all around here. And the catcher Marr going to run out and have a word.
Bases loaded, nobody out. 3-hole hitter coming up, Austin Lombardo. I mean, the Chill can put themselves right back in this one.
So Marr will have a word with Catherine out there, and he'll head back towards the plate now as Austin Lombardo gets ready to stand in from Loras College. Right-hander. Catherine looks in, finds a sign. First baseman and third baseman playing well in. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on a high pop-up. It'll be the shortstop under it. He'll make the play. No one going to test the arm as everyone stays right where they are. And that's the first out of the inning.
A big first out there. Now a double play could get Catherine out of this one. Still a lot of work to do, though.
That'll be number 24, Ethan Jackson, standing in for the Chill. Runners all the way around. Corner of the infield playing in. Catherine comes set. The 0-0 on its way. That a breaking ball will not find the zone. 1 ball, no strikes. A good lead off a second. The pitch. Swung on a dribbler right back to third base. A throw to second for 1. The throw to first is in time. The unusual 5-2-3 double play is how they'll get out of this one. We move now to the bottom of the third. Austin Stokes, Zach Reynolds live here for PSCL Baseball. We are set and ready for action here in the bottom half of the third inning. Austin Stokes, and alongside me, PSCL alum Alex Ogletree.
Hey, everybody. How's it going? Appreciate you having me on, Austin. Looking forward to it. Absolutely.
Alex, you're going to be getting some time on the bump this week for the Bombers. So how are you preparing for that one?
Yeah, looking forward to it. You know, haven't gotten off a mound here in about a month and a half or so since season ended, but really looking forward to it. Looking forward to competing a little bit, kind of getting after it. Here in the desert, you know, games get hot and stuff, and so I'm excited to kind of give these guys a little bit of a jump, you know, get a little bit more energy going into the game, so I'm looking forward to it.
So Gervais standing in, and he will swing at the first, not go at the second, so 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. That will find the zone for strike two.
Good spot there, especially off that last curveball. I like what he's trying to do with the sequence there.
Sanchez fires that one in.
If I'm Sanchez here, I throw the same breaking ball I threw on that 0-1 pitch. A little bit down in the zone, see if we can get this guy to chase.
Sanchez set, he kicks and deals. Swung on, and a big miss there.
There it is. Call me a fortune teller.
And there's now one away.
Good pitch there. Really good sequence. Set him up nicely.
So that'll be number 20, Dayton Anderson, uncommitted, standing in from the right side. Sanchez finds a sign he likes and comes set. He kicks, he deals. He'll check his swing. They'll say he went around. Strike one. No balls, one strike.
You see the hitter here, he's got a little bit of a closed-off stance. Really seems like he's trying to really go that way and force the issue.
Big, hard cut at that one. So he's down early. No balls, two strikes. The pitch from Sanchez. Outside in the dirt, being picked by the catcher. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Especially with the guys fastball heavy here on the mound, really trying to stick to a plan and stay that way, especially with that gap out there in the right center.
Here's the pitch from Sanchez. That will not find the zone, dropped by the catcher. 2-2 the count.
Good idea again there. With a closed-off stance like this, though, for a guy on the bump, I'm really trying to go in here on the hands and see if I can't get a rollover.
And he'll do just that. Won't get the rollover or the swing. So that's a full count now, 3-2. So with a 3-2 count, what's your approach?
Thinking get something competitive, corner of a zone, maybe up.
And swung on, a ground ball to short. The throw over in time.
Good rhythm and flow there by the shortstop. Pretty solid.
2 away here. That will bring up number 5, Dalton Irwin. Number 6, sorry. Kenny Booth standing in from the right side. He reached base in his last appearance. He was hit by a pitch on the hip. Big swing at that one. He'll send that into the net. Opposite side, foul.
A great job commanding both sides of the plate here. Really looking to go into out, and I'm liking it. Seems to be working for him.
Booth stands back in. Sanchez finds his sign, comes set at the chest. Here's the pitch. Looping breaking ball will not find the zone for a ball.
Seems like Sanchez might have 2 different breaking balls he throws. Looks like slider and a curveball. Curveball has some bite to it.
Booth ready, Sanchez ready. The pitch. He'll go low, but won't find the zone. Two-1 the count. Sanchez set at the chest. The next pitch. Swung on. That'll even things up. 2-2 with the foul ball.
Hitter seems to be pretty aggressive here. If I'm on the bump here, I'm really trying to go for a fastball up in the zone, see if we can get him to chase, especially with the way we've been mowing down hitters this inning.
We'll see if he does just that. Sanchez set, Booth in the box. Here's the pitch. He'll go with a breaking ball low and away. That will load the count.
Good idea there. Good idea there. I like that a lot. Change the eye level a little bit. Now we go back to up and in, especially with the way he's been commanding both sides of the plate, like I said earlier.
So Booth will be ready. Sanchez comes set. He kicks. He deals. That'll that'll put a runner on, as that's ball 4. Just as you predicted, went up and in.
Man, I feel like just missed there. Really, really close miss.
So that'll bring up number 4 here, Caden Ashiro. Next pitch. That won't find the zone, ball 1.
With Sanchez, the way he's really getting the arm out in front, it doesn't surprise me he's missing low. I think if you change up the release point just a bit, those pitches that are a little bit down end up catching the bottom there. We see some earlier strikes.
Runner goes for second. A called strike. The throw down, a bad throw, so that'll get into the center field. So Booth will move up to second base easily, as there's a runner in scoring position now.
Just like we were just talking about there, that fastball misses a little bit higher, missed with the release point a little bit up, and we got ourselves a strike there.
1-1 the count for Ashiro. Sanchez set, a check on the Booth at second. The pitch, a big cut at that one. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's the fastball elevated there. I like playing the off-speed pitch, probably the curveball here. Stay on the same plane, throw it down in the zone.
Ashiro gonna move in the batter's box. Sanchez set. He'll eye Booth down at second. Here's the next pitch. That's away, but he'll get a piece. They'll foul it off.
Back-to-back fastballs up in the zone here. I really like the idea of changing it up here if we can on a 1-2 pitch.
Sanchez set. The pitch to Ashiro. Sharply hit foul ball over into the dugout on the third base side. At bat continues. Ashiro staying alive.
If I'm a Bombers player, I'm screaming stud finder right now, making sure everybody knows.
Sanchez set. Ashiro ready. Here's the pitch. Outside. That'll leave in the count. 2-2. Alex, if you're at the plate, what's your approach on 2-2 against this guy?
2-2, runner on second. I'm really just trying to stay up the middle. Even though the infield, the shortstop's got me a little bit pinched up the middle, just trying to stick to the approach, shoot a ball right back up the gap, especially with the way that center fielder's shaded. Hopefully we get a run here across, extend that lead a little bit.
Are you sitting on anything in specific?
Not necessarily with 2 strikes. I'm just trying to get the foot down early and see something up in the zone.
So that's taken for a ball, as that'll load things up. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
You know, in a spot like this, you've got to understand as the hitter where the pressure lies.
The next pitch swung on and hit foul opposite field. At bat continues. Ashiro stays alive.
You know, with the chill trying to get into a game here, if I'm Ashiro at the plate, I'm just thinking and making sure I remind myself to stay calm. We're the ones with the lead. Stay in the at bat and try and extend it for as long as possible.
Booth stands on second, looking to be driven around by Ashiro. Ashiro stands in from the left side. Sanchez ready. Here's the next pitch. Ball, so that'll put runners on first and second here. And it will now bring up number 5, Dalton Irwin, with runners on first and second.
As a hitter here, you got to be in drive the ball mode. I'm thinking do damage every single pitch I see this at bat.
Sanchez looking in as Irwin steps in from the right side. Sanchez comes set. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss, up and in, strike 1.
Stick with that approach there, 0-0. In a spot like this, we're swinging hard until we have to protect.
So Irwin stands back in. Sanchez comes set, a check on Booth at second. Here's the next pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's going to have trouble with that one. So Irwin going to reach safely as there's runners all the way around.
Now, Austin, even more so, man. We're really, really looking to drive in some runs, extend that lead, maybe put the dagger in these guys a little bit earlier than they might have expected today.
The lineup turns over as number 7, the Pierce College prospect Richard Redding, stands in now from the right side.
I expect Sanchez to be breaking ball heavy here.
The first pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. He'll etch that one right by him. No balls, 1 strike.
Good fastball away there to start the count.
The next pitch, He'll go back to it. A foul ball. No balls, 2 strikes.
You know, we're commanding that fastball here. I don't expect anything off speed now. Seeing 2 good firm strikes there. Say we go upstairs, climb the ladder a little bit.
Sanchez kicks and deals. A swing and a miss for strike 3, and that is how this inning comes to a close as the Chill narrowly avoiding danger there, not allowing a run to come across as we head now into the top of inning number 4. Chill lead 5-0. We are back and ready to go here in the top of inning number 4. Bombers leading 5-0 against the Chill, and leading off for the Chill will be number 14. And that'll be Preston Carrillo, the catcher from Los Medanos College.
Big shout out to Alex Ogletree stepping in the booth there for me for a half inning. He wanted to do it, and he was really good at it. Provided some good insight. A former college baseball player, just got done, and a PSCL alumni.
So the first pitch Carrillo sees is low and inside, ball 1. Catherine still on the bump for the Bombers. Some action now in both bullpens. Catherine comes set. Here's the next pitch. That will not find the zone. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, no one out for the leadoff hitter. As Carrillo stands in. Catherine comes set. He kicks and he deals. That won't find the zone. 3 balls, no strikes. Next pitch, the 3-0 offering is up and away. So that's ball 4. That'll put Carrillo on to start things off. So with no one out, there's a runner aboard, and standing in now looks to be number 5, Paul Gonzalez out of Monterey Peninsula.
That last pitch there for James Catherine, number 70 on the day through 3 innings and 1 batter. Going to have a courtesy runner.
That looks to be number 11, Joey Rossetti from Mount San Antonio College. In to run for the catcher Carrillo. So Gonzalez standing in. Here's the pitch, pitch back over to first. But Rossetti back in time, being held on by McCoy. Catherine on the bump still for the Bombers. He comes set, a look over to first. Rossetti held on. Here's the pitch. Up and in for a ball, ball 1. 1-0 the count on Gonzalez. Pitch from Catherine on its way. Swing and a miss for strike 1. That'll even things up, 1-1.
That's a really, really good pitch there from Catherine, getting Gonzalez. Caught him guessing, guessed wrong.
Next pitch from Catherine is outside for another ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 runner on, no one out.
A lot of these not missing by a ton. He's just barely missing his spots, and it's kind of catching up to him here. Already 73 pitches.
That pitch is big swing at that one. but no contact will be made. That'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And it looks to be Daniel Vindel, number 18, getting loose out in the Bomber bullpen. Next pitch from Catherine. That's popped up over into foul territory. Third baseman going to lose it in the sun. Can't blame him. So at bat will continue.
Oh, there's not much worse than having the California sun beating down on you like that. It's so hard to see a white ball stirring up into a bright yellow, almost bright white sun.
So Gonzalez going to stand back in. Catherine comes set, a check on the runner being held on by McCoy. The throw back over to first is not in time, so Rossetti back in there standing. At bat will continue. 2-2 the count, no one out. 1 runner on. Here in the top of the 4th, the pitch. A foul ball, count remains the same, 2-2. Catherine looking in to find a sign as Gonzalez stands in from the left side. Rossetti going to go ahead and get his lead, held on by Quinn McCoy. Here's the next pitch. He'll duck to get out of the way of that one, so that'll load things up. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, that one went over the back of Gonzalez there. Just let that one out of his hand wrong, did Catherine.
The next pitch from Catherine. A swing and a miss for strike 3. That's the first out of the inning. So with 1 away and 1 runner on, the infield going to look for the double play ball, as that'll bring in number 9, Taylor Clayman out of Viterbo University.
Catherine now with 5 strikeouts, but he's also had 6 walks. No runs, though.
A throw over to first, but no threat to speak of. So that'll be Clayman waiting on the first pitch of the at-bat. Catherine comes set. He kicks, he deals. He'll go to bunt, and that'll catch him, but he was still square, so that'll count as strike 1. Catherine set. The next pitch, mixing up the delivery, going with a slide step there, unable to find the zone, 1 ball.
Yeah, definitely trying to mess with the timing of the base runner and the hitter at the same time.
He'll go back to the leg kick here. Inside, a big swing and a miss, 1-2. And with a runner, Joey Rossetti getting a good, aggressive lead off of first. Held on by McCoy. Catherine comes set. The pitch to Clayman. That will not find the zone and even things up, 2-2. 1 away so far for the Chill. Rossetti getting another good lead off of first, held on by McCoy. Catherine comes set at the belt. Here's the pitch, runner goes. A ball high, but the throw down to second, not in time. So Rossetti is going to reach easily, as he'll be into second with a stolen base, his first one on the day, off the bench as the courtesy runner. Exactly what you want from him.
Absolutely, waited it out. Catherine was throwing over there, and then he caught Catherine sleeping and took off.
So that's going to be fouled back from Clayman. Thought we might have a chance to make a play on something. Still waiting on the first foul ball we get a chance for up here. At bat continues. Catherine checking on Rossetti at second. He kicks, he deals. Swung on and missed. So that's how the second out of the inning is recorded here in the top of the 4th. The Chill looking to get their first run on the board, as now standing in will be Owen Boyce, number 7. No university listed. Catherine, check on Rossetti. Here's the pitch, a slide step. He'll check his swing, did not go around, outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 away. The next pitch. That's popped up. The first baseman, McCoy, camping under it. And that will retire the side. So no runs to come across. A runner left on board. As we move into the bottom of the 5th, Austin Stokes, Zach Reynolds bringing you live coverage. Bottom of the 4th, sorry. Bringing you live coverage of PSCL baseball. Austin Stokes, Zach Reynolds back and ready to go here in the home half of the 4th inning. It is still the Bombers up 5-0 as they're going to stand in and look to do some more damage here in their half of the 4th. And a new arm in for the Chill now in the form of Abel Martinez. He's going to look to keep that lead right where it is. The uncommitted 6'1" right-hander. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss there. So it's Dylan Garcia standing in for the Bombers. Here's the pitch from Martinez. Up and away. That pitch is swung on, a big hearty cut there. So that will move things. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch outside 2-2. If you're in the Palm Springs area and don't have anything going on tonight, we'd love to have you out to the ballpark for a power game tonight at 7. Me and my partner very excited for that one. That pitch is low. A full count here for Dylan Garcia. Martinez looks in, turns, kicks, and deals. A bit of speed on that one, but he'll move over to first. And standing in now looks to be Austin Alamy, number 10.
It's going to be Braden Ferguson actually stepping in, number 12.
First pitch to Ferguson. Will not find the zone, ball 1. Martinez comes set. Here's the next pitch. That'll bounce across home plate, but the runner will not test the arm. Martinez looking in. Throw over to first, not in time. Martinez ready. The next pitch, a big swing and a miss at that one. Braden Ferguson will take a hearty cut there. 2-1. Ferguson back in from the right side. Martinez ready. Here's the pitch. A high pop-up over to shallow left. Under it is the left fielder, but he will drop the ball. So that'll be Garcia moving up to second and Ferguson on first. And now standing in, the tall first baseman, Quinn McCoy, out of Baldwin Wallace, standing at 6'2".
Big opportunity here for the Bombers to take advantage of that. Nobody out, trying to add on to their 5-0 lead.
Martinez ready. The 0-0 to McCoy. A hard hit foul ball right down the first base line, but it will curve just past the first base bag. So no balls, 1 strike. McCoy standing back in from the left side. Martinez ready. Runners on first and second. He'll check the runner a couple times at second. Here's the pitch. A pitch out there. 1-1. So McCoy back in the box. Martinez eyeing down that runner at second. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Still no one away with 2 men on, one of which in scoring position. 180 feet away at second.
Nice hitter's count, 2-1 for McCoy. He's got big-time power.
Let's see if he can utilize it here. The 2-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. He tried to utilize it, but that'll even up the count, 2-2.
That was something soft away out of the zone. He chased it there. Swung like he had a fastball right down the middle.
First pitch is a drive, but foul. At bat will continue. Count remains the same. All even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. McCoy standing back in. Abel Martinez looks in to find his sign. He comes set, checking on that runner at second. He kicks, he deals. A looping breaking ball that will be popped straight up. Catcher pushing the umpire out of the way. And he'll fall over to make the catch. So there's 1 away as McCoy is sat down on a pop-up. And that will now bring up number 10, Austin Alamy.
Nice play there from Carrillo.
Carrillo laying out for that foul ball. Looks like he might have lost it for a second in the sun. So Carrillo is going to be taken out of the game, and we'll have a new catcher coming in. And on a hot day like this, catcher is not the position you want to play. And that looks to be number 23 for the Chill.
Going to be Campos going in back there.
With Campos behind the dish, he's going to get a couple pitches just to get ready. Anthony Campos out of McPherson College, the right-hander. You know, I can't blame him for making that move right there. We're getting into the hotter part of the day, 94 degrees here, so a wise move from Coach Nick Escalera to preserve longevity here.
1 out here now in the bottom of the 4th. But Bombers still threatening.
2 runners on, a commanding lead for the Bombers. As Austin Alamy steps in from the right side out of Jefferson College, standing at 6 feet even. Abel Martinez checking the runner at second. He'll go to the plate. That's up and away for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 away here so far. 2 runners aboard. No runs have come across so far in this half inning, but they may shortly. Martinez ready. Here's the next pitch. A sharply hit ball, but that'll curve just foul past the third base bag. So the at-bat will continue. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good piece of wood there for Almany, but couldn't keep it fair. A little out in front.
Almany standing in. Abel comes set, checking on the runner at second. He kicks, he deals. That's a foul ball hit back up towards the press box. 1-2. 2 runners on, only 1 away in the inning. Almany looking to drive in a couple runs here. Martinez going to call for a new ball. Didn't quite like that one. So he will be granted his wish, and the at-bat continues.
My pitchers are very peculiar about the ball that they have. If it's got any kind of scuff on it that might affect their spin or the way they can grip it, they want a new ball.
Martinez set. The next pitch. A pop-up over to the first base side near the dugout. First baseman under it, tracking a long way, but he'll drop it out of his glove. So the at-bat will continue. He had another life. And a bad read off the bat on the pop-up there, so the at-bat continues. 1-2. Martinez checks the runner at second. Here's the pitch to Almany. Outside, 2-2. So Martinez set. The next pitch on its way. Driven down the first base line, foul. Count remains 2-2. Almany standing back in. Here's the pitch from Martinez. Swung on and missed for a strike. And that'll be the second out of the inning. Martinez able to work himself out of a pretty long at-bat there. And for the Bombers, that will bring up number 1, Kenny Vo out of Arlington Baptist University in the DFW area. Martinez set. The first pitch to Vo. A big swing and a miss for strike 1, and the runner from second trying to get in the mind of the catcher, making a quick break for third.
There's 2 down now. Martinez just trying to get out of this one, keep it as close as he can, get back to his bats.
0-1, 2 away. The next pitch. That's a drive into left field. That will find grass. The runner from second around third. The throw in is not in time. So with a big pop off the bat there are runners at the corners with 2 away. And a big hit from Vo, exactly what you want. And that'll bring up number 20, Dayton Anderson. He will stand in now against Martinez.
Makes it now 6-0 Bombers.
Martinez checks on the runner at first. Finds a sign he likes. He kicks. He deals. That will find the zone for strike one. 0-1 the count. 2 away. 2 runners on. Kenny Vo at first. Here's the pitch from Martinez. A swing and a ground ball. That'll be picked up by the shortstop. The throw over is in time. And that is how this inning will come to a close as we move into the top of inning number 5. The Bombers lead it 6-0. We'll be right back. And we are back and ready to go in the top of inning number 5. It's the Chill looking to cut down the lead. It's the Bombers out in front 6-0 as CJ Gutierrez stands in for the Chill. He'll test the waters, but it's a strike nonetheless. No balls, 1 strike. It'll be Braden Ferguson on the mound for the Bombers. That ball is foul. Sorry, that is number 18 on the mound for the Bombers, which will be Daniel Vindel. Vindel set. He turns, kicks, and deals. He'll check his swing. They'll say he didn't go around. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the next pitch from Vindel. That's up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Vindel looking in. He finds one he likes. Here's the next pitch. That will not find the zone either, so that will load the count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter. The Chill needing to mount a comeback of sorts here in the later innings of this matchup. Here's the next pitch from Vindel. That's a foul ball riding off the catcher. So the at-bat will continue, and the count stays loaded, 3-2.
Really good battle here with Gutierrez. Already 6 pitches here in this at-bat.
So Gutierrez going to take a little bit of time before standing back in. And he will now step back in from the right side of the plate. Vindel looks in to find a sign. He finds one he likes, fixes his grip. Here's the first pitch. He'll check his swing, did not go around. So with no one out, there's now a runner aboard as the Chill looking to get something going here. And now batting number 20, that'll be the pitcher, Abel Martinez. Zach, if you're the coach of the Chill, what does that show when you're letting your pitcher get a couple swings in?
Well, I mean, Martinez is a two-way player type guy, but certainly it shows that he wants him to eat up some innings. You know, he gave up 1 run, but otherwise was fairly solid. And he's got to eat up some innings for the Chill and hopefully do something for himself at the plate.
So here's the pitch. That will find the zone, a loud strike number 1. No balls, 1 strike. No one away so far as there's a runner on first. Vindel finds a sign, eyes the runner at first. He kicks and deals. That's hit right back over the middle. The second baseman reining it in, jumping to make the play. And that is how the first out is recorded.
Nice play out there by Dayton Anderson.
So that will bring up number 2 for the Chill, Eric Logsden. He will get his first time at the plate today. Bombers still leading at 6-0. Vindel finds a sign, checks the runner. Here's the pitch. That's outside for a ball. One and 0 the count. Vindel gets his sign, comes set. He kicks, he deals. Outside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Logston, a short stop as well for the Chill. Didn't start today, but getting some at-bats in here.
Logsden standing in from the left side. Vindel finds the pitch. That will not find the zone either. A close one. That'll move the count, 3-0. A borderline call there, but it will go in the favor of the hitter. He's ahead 3-0. Vindel finds a sign and comes set. Checks on the runner. The pitch. So that'll put runners on first and second with only 1 away so far. So the infield going to look for a double play to get themselves out of this one. And that'll be number 21, Chance Clayman, standing in for the Chill here as they have a chance to narrow down that lead. The Bombers are holding 6-0.
Here in the top of the 5th, now is the time to start getting it going, as it's only 7-inning game, so it's getting late.
Clayman in from the left side. Vindel, the first pitch, a hard fastball, but it will not find the zone, ball 1. So some action now out in the Bomber bullpen, as that looks to be number 1, Kenny Vo, up and throwing now. He made a plate appearance in his last inning. Vindel, the next pitch, swung on and hit high and foul, back behind the third base side of the bleachers. One and one away, as Vindel looks in to find his sign. Clayman back. Here's the next pitch. High, up and in, ball 2.
Vendel's leaving a lot of stuff up high here, way above the zone.
It is Clayman standing back in from the left side. 2-1 the count, 1 away. Vindel towards the plate. Swung on, and that is hit foul, so that will even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Vindel ready, Clayman ready. Here's the 2-2 offering. That will not find the zone and will once again load up the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Big swing pitch coming here with 1 out. A walk would load the bases.
Vindel ready, the next pitch. That's on the ground over to the second baseman. The throw over to first is in time, and while there are 2 outs now in the inning, there are also 2 runners in scoring position for the Chill as they have a chance to get themselves on the board. And standing in, that'll be number 8, Austin Lombardo out of Loras College. Some good jump off the bat. Next pitch from Vindel. That will find the inside lower half of the zone. No balls and 1 strike. 2 away, but there are 2 runners on in scoring position. 1 swing of the bat could put them back into it. But not that swing of the bat, as that one's hit foul. No balls, 2 strikes.
Jammed in on him there, did Vindel. Just kind of a defensive swing and a pitch so far inside. He fought it off foul.
Here's the next pitch from Vindel. That's outside, so he's back in the count now. 1-2 with 2 away and 2 on. Here in the top of the 5th inning, the Chill are almost out of chances to get back on the board. The next pitch from Vandal. That's a swing and a miss for strike 3. So that is how the top of the 5th will come to a close. 2 runners left on board. No one coming around to score for the Chill in this half inning. We move now. Bottom 5, Austin Stokes and Zach Reynolds. We'll be right back. And we rejoin you now in the bottom of inning number 5, and it is the Bombers' turn with the sticks. And leading things off, that'll be number 15, Trent Wainfield. It's his first plate appearance of the day. The first pitch from Martinez will not find the zone, ball 1. Abel Martinez standing back on the rubber. Wainfield awaits the 1-0 pitch. He'll catch a piece of that one and bounce it off of home plate for a ball, 1-1, or for a foul ball, 1-1. Martinez back on the mound. Wainfield back in the right-handed batter's box. The 1-1 offering on its way is swung on, and a sharp hit into left field, and it's reined in for the first out of the inning as Wainfield is retired.
He hit that ball really, really hard. I mean, just hit it on the screws, but Joey Rossetti, fresh in the game in left field, was right there. Just unlucky for Wainfield.
So that'll be number 31, Zach Gervais, up at the dish now. Standing in from the right side, Martinez turns, kicks, and deals. Another hit out into left field. Some action for Rossetti. That gets past him. That's a bouncing off the wall. He's around first, heading for second. And he will reach second easily as he is in with a 1-out double. So now that will be number 33, Nicholas Okoa, standing in. His first plate appearance of the day. Martinez looks in. Eyeing down the runner, comes set at the belt. Here's the next pitch. He'll start him off with the ball up. 1-0. One away with one runner on in scoring position. Some action out in the Chill bullpen. Nothing going on in the Bomber bullpen. That pitch is swung on, hit on the ground over to short. He'll toss it over to third, and he will not have a play on him. So on a failed fielder's choice, the runner from second is safe at third. So now runners at the corners with one away. As that will bring up number 23 from Harding University, Jonathan Jackson. And I might be a little biased, but I'm really pulling for this guy to have a successful season, as I felt from seeing him play in college. He has got some speed. If he gets on as the lead runner, he's going to be moving if there's an open base in front of him. So a bit of confusion on the field with the umpires. Not really sure what's going on, but we will continue as planned. Still 2 on, 1 out as Jonathan Jackson steps in from the left side.
Big opportunity for the Bombers to add to that 6-0 lead.
The pitch for Martinez. He'll start him off up and away with the off speed. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 away, but 2 runners on. 1 just 90 feet away in an RBI situation for Jackson. The next pitch. He'll take a hard cut, but it's a fly ball foul. Over back behind the third base side bleachers. At bat continues. 1-1. Martinez looking in, a check on the runner at first. Jackson awaits the pitch. Here it is. Inside, not going to find the zone. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a hitter's count for Jackson with those 2 runners on. Even a ground ball, he's got the speed to beat out a double play, which would potentially score a run if he could do that even. I'm sure he'll want more.
So that's not going to find the zone. Jackson standing back in. Martinez, the runners take their leads respectively off of first and third. Here's the next pitch. He'll check his swing, but he did not go, so the bases are loaded as Jackson heads down to first. So a new hitter stands in as Abel Martinez looks in to find his sign. The 0-0 pitch. He'll take that one, as that will be number 12, Braden Ferguson from Cerro Coso College, standing in from the right side. A stance reminding me of Josh Donaldson. The next pitch. He'll catch that off the handle and excuse me swing, but it's popped up. And a pop out to shortstop, so there are 2 away in the inning now, as that brings up the big. So Quinn McCoy standing in from the left side. Abel Martinez still on the mound, and there are 2 away here. Martinez, his pitch. Swung on. That's hit really hard out into left center. That's down. That'll bounce off the wall. 1's around to score. 2's around to score. Jackson coming home. There are 3 around to score. So a 3-run double sets them in really good position as the Bombers continue. That makes it 9-0. In the later innings of this one, the Bombers a great lead and a big-time hit from Quinn McCoy. So that will bring up number 8, Mason Macias, getting his first plate appearance of the day. He stands in from the right side. Martinez comes set. He kicks, he deals. A big cut at that one as it's hit foul into the netting for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs.
Well, to bring it back to McCoy for just a second, I mean, and we talked about it all broadcast. I mean, he's going to swing and miss some, but if he gets a hold of one, he's going to do damage, and that's exactly what he did there.
The next pitch is swung on right back into the outfield. That's going to find grass. McCoy being waved around third. The throw into home is off center, so a run will score, and that is a 10-run lead now. And it is the Bombers up 10-0 here in their half of the 5th. How many runs have come across this inning? 4 runs have come across so far in this inning. 1 more would institute the rollover rule. A 5-run limit to each inning. The pitch from Martinez. He'll try and pull back his swing, but to no avail. As Kenny Vo is down 0-1 with 2 away and 1 runner on. Martinez ready. The next pitch. He'll swing at the really inside pitch there. No balls, 2 strikes. So he will set him down on a swinging strike there, and that is how the side is retired. As we head now into the 6th inning of play, it's the Bombers, a commanding 10-run lead, 10-0. And this is Austin Stokes alongside Zach Reynolds. We'll be right back. Back and ready to go in the top of the 6th. It is Bombers, it is Chill, it is PSCL baseball in the last stadium game of the day. And leading off for the Chill, that'll be number 3, Mac McClelland. First pitch he sees is ball 1. Daniel Vindel still out on the mound for the Bombers here. 1-0 the count. Here's the next pitch. A big cut at that one, but it's foul back over the press box. 1-1 for the leadoff man. Vindel turns, kicks, and deals. That's in the dirt outside, bouncing to the backstop. 2 balls, 1 strike. McClelland, uncommitted as of right now. He'll get a chance to play in the uncommitted game next week. Here's the next pitch from Vindel. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So the count evens up here, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Vendel with a 10-0 lead right now. You just got to be comfortable. You know, he's up 10-0. Can't be afraid to throw strikes. Just be aggressive with hitters.
Next pitch from Vindel is high, so he'll load the count here. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Vindel ready. Here's the full count pitch. That'll find the zone, a called strike 3. So that's the first out of the inning. And McClellan really thought that was ball 4, so he started to take off for first. And that is Coach Nick Escalera for arguing. The umpire had enough of it. He's going to continue to give him a piece of his mind there.
Well, I mean, that one did seem a bit outside. It almost looked like he got rung up because McClellan pimped the walk, if you will, flipped the bat, and then got rung up after he flipped the bat. Nick Escalera not happy about that one, and he's going to have an early day to the showers.
So now batting for the Chill will be number 23, Anthony Campos, as the first pitch he sees is called a ball. I believe that's be the first ejection we've seen so far.
I believe so.
Here's the next pitch. That's going to be out of the zone for another ball. 2 balls, no strikes, and 1 away. No one on.
Maybe even just some frustration boiling over from being down 10-0. This is a Chill team that is very good. They've been pretty solid early on this season. Haven't really taken one on the chin like this today, and frustration's just all over the place.
That pitch is up, so that'll be 3 balls and no strikes with 1 away after the controversial punch-out. That pitch finds the zone, so a good hitter's count for Campos. 3-1, but it is Vindel fighting his way back into this one. A swing and a miss there, so a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. So we have a new coach onto the field. Some action out in the Bomber bullpen. It looks like a sidearmer getting loose out there. That pitch is swung on, hit into right field. He's under it, and there are 2 away now in the top of inning number 6.
I believe that might be Coyotes coach Tanner Nupp out there.
Kind of him to come back out and coach another game after just finishing his.
Coyotes with the big win today, 15-4, so I'm sure he's in a pretty good mood.
So standing in now will be number 11. That'll be Joey Rossetti, the left fielder from Mount San Antonio College. The first pitch he sees from Vindel is right down the heart of the plate for a strike. 0-1, 2 away, no runners on.
I recall back to the first game of the PSCL that I covered, back on the auxiliary field, Joey Rossetti had a walk-off hit that game.
A big, hearty cut at the outside pitch, but he'll get there late. So he'll foul that one off into the netting. Vindel turns and deals. He won't take an offering at that one, so Vindel finds a sign, turns, kicks, and deals. Low, same spot, evens the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 away.
Next pitch will be Vendel's 40th here in inning and 2/3, trying to make it 2 innings.
And the at-bat will continue as that's a full count now when up and in with the fastball, buzzing the tower, as you'd say, Zach, just a little bit there. Full count, no one on, 2 outs. Vindel needing the put-away pitch. The full count offering on its way. That'll get really low in there. May have caught the feet there, so Rossetti is aboard with 2 away. And that will bring up number 15, Chris Aguilar for the Chill. He is uncommitted as of right now.
Going to try to get something going. 2-out rally. Even down 10-0, the Chill still. Everybody's playing for their stats. Everybody's trying to play for confidence. Not giving up any free outs.
That's way inside. It'll brush him off the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. Vindel checking his runner at first. He looks back in. He comes set. He kicks and deals. Inside for another ball. So 2 balls, no strikes. Runner on first. Aguilar steps back in.
Vendel's game plan is clear. He's trying to go inside on hitters. He's just going a little too far inside right now.
The 2-0 pitch. Back up and in. 3-0. 2 away, though, so just needing 1 or 2 good pitches to get himself out of this one. Looking to see if he can't get a rollover on something. Vindel kicks and deals. That finds the zone for a strike. 3 balls and 1 strike the count. A good hitter's count for Aguilar.
See if he gets a get me over a fastball here and puts a hurting on it.
Vindel looks in. He kicks. He deals. Way inside, so that will put 2 runners aboard with 2 outs. And out comes the Bombers coach. Doesn't look like a pitching change is in order. He's just going to calm him down, see if he can't get his guy out of this one.
Well, now it's up at 46 pitches for Vindel. Came on last inning. He's gone an inning 2/3, and boy, that was a quick meeting at the mound there.
Very to the point from the Bomber skipper. So we will resume play, as that'll be number 7, Owen Boyce, standing in now, as he'll get ready to get things going here.
Ruiz over as a courtesy runner for Aguilar. He's at first base now.
Runners take their leads. Here's the pitch from Vindel. A check swing, but they'll say he went around for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 away and 2 on. Vindel looks in, finds his pitch. Here it is. Sharply hit over down the third base line into left field. The runner from third comes around. The throw is not in time, so the Chill are on the board here, as the lead has been cut down to 9, 10-1.
Nice piece of hitting there by Boyce. He's able to line it in that 5.5 hole, get a run across. 2-out rally.
So we're ready to go. Still 2 outs. Vindel just needing 1 more punch out. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. And C.J. Gutierrez back up to the dish. Runners on first and second. They take their lead. Vindel looks in, checks the runner at second. Here's the pitch. Buzzes the tower once more. 2 balls, no strikes. But 2 away for the Bombers, needing just one more to get their bats up and regain that 10-run lead. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 3-0.
He's got a big lead and 2 outs. I mean, you just kind of have to go right at the hitter here if you're Vendel. Don't have to worry about contact. Let your defense help you out.
3 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. That'll find his hip. So the bases are loaded as Gutierrez is aboard, and now it looks like we might have a pitching change. And we will. So that'll do it for Daniel Vendel, unable to get himself out of this one. But the Bombers look to be bringing in number 1, Kenny Vo, as he's kind of played around here today. I've seen him in the field so far. We've seen him at the dish today, and now we're seeing him on the mound. So he's going to go ahead and take a couple warm-up pitches, and we'll be right back. 2 away here in the 6th inning of play. In the top of the 6th, we'll be right back. So now that Kenny Vo is good and loose on the bump for the Bombers, we're ready to resume play.
What a spot to come into. Bases are loaded.
But 2 out, so just one good pitch could end this for him. The first pitch will be in there for a strike on Abel Martinez, the opposing pitcher. So a pitcher-on-pitcher matchup here. Vo looking to outsmart him. He'll be from the stretch. The next pitch, outside with a breaking ball, ball 1.
Interesting delivery here for Vo, where he lifts up his leg and kind of brings the ball out and then taps it back in the glove before firing home.
That's outside for a ball. Almost looks like a position player making the throw to first with the tap on the glove. So
not done a lot, but we've seen it at points even in the big leagues.
A big swing from Martinez, and that's up. A pop-up. Jackson will trail under it, and he'll be there. So just a couple of pitches for Vo are needed to get themselves out of this one. As we head now into the bottom of the 6th, Bombers lead it 10-1. And it looks like that's going to be the ball game. Maybe time limit was reached, so that's how it'll end. The Bombers pull this one off, a big win, 10-0. This has been Austin Stokes alongside my partner in the booth, Zach Reynolds. We'll see you soon.